Hi, then I'm gonna show the CLVA. They have the 888 cycle challenge. So every 2 week cycle interest is automatically paid guaranteed to all token holders. The token is the CLVA, and more than 650k US dollars, 420 plus Ethereum is invested or used to mint CLVA tokens in the first 24 hours. I hope you like the site, you like my video, and we can just start. So as you can see, you can just start minting your CLVA tokens, and now the minting phase have the best rates, so it's good time for mint it right now. And the CLVA is the pure 100% DeFi, so initial supply started at 0. There are no team tokens, no ability to dump the market, natural price discovery, and there's no claiming staking contracts needed, so the holders just need to hold for interest. And here as you can see, the tokens minted so far are 200,000 plus, total Ethereum 430 plus, and total US dollars 700,000 plus. And here as you can see, you can just get the latest info about CLVA delivered straight to your inbox, so you got to write your name and email, and then you can just get some notifications, news, and the important information about CLVA. And here's what is CLVA. So it's a DeFi protocol which distributes automatic interest payments to all CLVA token holders on a pre-programmed routine cycle schedule over 888 fortnightly cycles, taking exactly 34.15 years to complete, and up to 11% compound interest paid fortnightly with guaranteed automatic payments for all CLVA token holders. And think of CLVA as the digital smart way to store your wealth, which pays a significantly greater interest rate compared to a now outdated everyday bank account paying little to no interest. And here is the video about the CLVA DeFi. You can just watch it if you want. It's a 1 minute and 40 seconds, and here you have like the Twitter posts. You can just read it too, and you can just see from who the posts are. And here is how it works. So there's no contract terms or staking needed, so your CLVA will never be entered into any term contract or staking period whatsoever. No lock-ins or restrictions, so you always have the freedom to move or send your CLVA anywhere within cycles. Your crypto is your crypto always. No penalties forever, so you can buy or sell CLVA at any time with no penalties ever. The more you own, the more interest you earn. And here's again the video about the CLVA DeFi, so what it is, how does it work, and so on. And the CLVA token, so the CLVA, is deployed with verifiable fundamentals and validated preset structure to reach mass adoption over 34 years. And here is CLVA token, so the CLVA explained. And here you have the video. What is a CLVA token? How does CLVA work? What makes CLVA so safe? Earning interest with CLVA. Know how CLVA interest gets paid. Understand the 888 cycles and how they work. Guaranteed compound interest paid fortnightly, and that's only in under 3 minutes, so it's great. And here is about the free market conditions. So CLVA is a 100% pure DeFi protocol, as I said. So from day one, they separate greed completely from issuing any free CLVA to themselves versus other cryptocurrency teams whom have a personal agenda to sell their own tokens on the market to unsuspecting buyers. This means the CLVA team will have no ability to dump the market. Instead, there will be natural price discovery through increased supply and demand. And here the MJ Wolfie talks about the DeFi, so the clever DeFi CLVA as a smart investment. And here you can just learn more, so you can just find out how owning the CLVA can earn you up to 307% interest the first year. You have automatic payments, so everything happens on chain with no requirement for user intervention. Every wallet earns so up to 11% paid fortnightly, guaranteed with compound interest to CLVA token holders. 888 fortnightly cycles, so every 14 days, like regular clockwork distribution of newly minted CLVA is awarded. 7 secure, so Clever is a DeFi protocol with an automatic cycle schedule hard-coded into the smart contract itself. Verified and audited, so smart contract fully verified and Clever protocol audited by block hunters. And here you can just download the audit. And 0 initial supply, so every CLVA requires minting by a user, and as such the Clever DeFi team owns no supply. And here's how much can you earn. So the profit projections with compound interest paid fortnightly. So here's the first annual yield interest earnings, and here you have the initial investment, so the 500 CLVA. Here you have the 1000, 2500 and 5000 CLVA, and as you can see, the more you invest, the more you can just earn from it. And here is the compound interest for first annual yield. You have the cycle 8, 16, 21 and 26, and here you have this percent. So as you can see, the more cycles are gone, the more percent you make. Here the compound interest yielded for years 1 to 5, and here this 5 years, and the more years are gone, the more percent you make. Here is the compound interest yielded for years 6 to 10, and it's the same thing. As you can see, the whole time you are earning more percent after years. And here average annual yield earnings over 10 years. And here you have the government bonds, stock, dividends, S&P 500, real estate, common, ETF, Bitcoin and Clever. As you can see, 80%, and in Bitcoin you have 13.90% only. So that's a great idea to invest in the CLVA token, because you can just see the comparison with another currencies or like stocks and so on. And here you have the white paper and what you have in this white paper. So firstly you have the brief introduction, so what is Clever and how it works. Then you have safety and security, so what makes Clever safe and secure. Then you have earning potential, so how much you can earn with CLVA. Then you have profit projections, so compounded interest paid fortnightly. Then you have comparison returns, so Clever versus alternative yields. And on the other side you have the minting period, so the initial CLVA mint phase, a cycle schedule, so the intelligent fabric of 888 cycles, the DDM, so the decentralized distribution mechanism, the maintenance, so network maintenance and upkeep, and the Clever protocol, so the protocol deployment and CLVA token. And here you can just download the white paper, and you have another languages too, as you can see. And here is how to get started. So it's very easy, and you can just simply mint your own CLVA tokens within the first 30-day mint phase. And you have Clever minting portal, so you can just connect to your Ethereum wallet using MetaMask via the Clever minting portal and select the amount of CLVA you wish to mint. You will automatically receive the selected amount of CLVA tokens to your same wallet address, or the manual send method, so you can mint CLVA by manually sending Ethereum to the official timed swap contract address. So here you have this address, you can just click to reveal it, as you can see on the Etherscan, and you will automatically receive CLVA tokens to your same wallet address according to the current mint rate. And here you have this initial mint phase, so it runs between the 1st February and the 2nd March of 2021. And day 1 the mint rate will be 1 CLVA is 0.002 Ethereum, and day 2 to 3 it's, as you can see, increased a little bit, and then 4 to 7 it increased again, day 8 to 10 again, and here 11 to 30 again. So as you can see, it will increase the whole time, so that's a great information. And here you have the FAQs, so the questions and answers, you can see. And if you don't find your question over there, then you can just contact the Clever team. You can just go to the Telegram, Facebook, Twitter, and just ask some admins if you have some questions, or you can just write some ideas, or when you have like a problem, you can just write it too, and they will just help you. Alright, so now we can just start minting. And here, as I said, you have the two options. I will just make this option right now, so you got to click visit the Clever minting portal now. When you just click it, then you are on the portal.clever.com site, and then you have here the site that looks like Uniswap, and it's like the same with the Uniswap. You got to click here, so create crypto wallets and load again. When you just click it, then it refresh the site, as you can see, and then you got to connect to the MetaMask. When you just click it, then you will have this notification, and you got to log in, and then you got to choose your account or ledger. You got to click next step and then just connect, and it looks like this. Then, as you can see, your address, and you are connected right now. And if you want to mint, you got to write how much Ethereum you want to put to mint it, and you can make it only with Ethereum. And for example, you want to mint 10 Ethereum, and it will be 4,550 CLVA tokens. And then you got to click mint tokens. And if you have some money in Ethereum, then you can just make it, but I don't have any, so I can't make it. And here's the countdown to the next mint rate, so that's a 3 days, 8 hours and 15 minutes. And here you have again this days, as I already showed you it, so it increases with the days. Alright, so that's all what I wanted to show you in this video. I hope you like this site, you like my video, and that you will just mint the CLVA tokens. And it's very easy to make it, so you can just click start minting now. And here you have these two options, as I said. So the first option, you can just connect it with MetaMask, and it's easier and faster option, or you can just manually make it. So you got to send Ethereum to this address, and this address is on Etherscan here, and you got to send your funds from Ethereum to this address. Then you will just get the CLVA tokens, and you can just mint it. And here you have this initial mint phase. So as I said, it will increase every few days, so it's a great information. Here again you have this comparison to another things like Bitcoin or stock dividends, and as you can see, CLVA will just increase 80%, and Bitcoin, for example, only 13%. So as you can see, investing in CLVA is a good idea. So we'll see us in the next video. Goodbye.